Hi, I am Patricia Grasals, a curly hair expert and educator, fashion stylist, and life and entrepreneurship coach. I help women with curly, kinky, wavy, and coily hair to reconnect with their essence through self care rituals and self image awareness. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Go Natural Podcast. Just a little disclaimer, I am a busy mom. This podcast has very minimum editing and is recorded in my daily life while I'm doing regular daily tasks. So you might hear some noise here and there, some movement. There will be some broken English, some episodes will be in Spanish or French. So just go with the flow and try to connect with me like if you were sitting with me in my kitchen while I'm folding some clothes and we're sharing a cup of tea or coffee. Okay, let's get started. So, fake it till you make it. That's my subject for the day. And here I am folding my clothes, something I really don't enjoy so much doing. So I thought, why not to just have a conversation in the air so I can go through this folding and unfold this subject that I really enjoy talking about. You know, I hear many times people telling others, if you want to do something, if you want to be something, just fake it till you make it. And it was a phrase that I used for a while also. But the more I use it, the more I realized there was a lie underneath it. There was something that was not really resonating with me with the fake it till you make it. And it is the fact that why do you have to fake it? If you want something so much, if you really believe in something, if you think something is for you, if you desire something with your heart, why do you have to fake it? In my perspective, you do not have to fake it. You have to believe it. So I will say, do not fake it till you make it. Just live it to believe it. Become it. Enjoy it. And it's one of those things that just you listen somewhere, you hear somewhere saying it, and you repeat it, and you just, we say in Spanish, repite como una cotorra, you repeat like a parrot, but you don't know the meaning and the content. And I've been just going around that phrase for months because it just made noise on me. How easy it is for us to repeat stuff that others said without going inside the content on it, without going deep in it. And lately, for some reason, I am going too deep into everything. So, the first thing I want to think about is, if you have to fake it, you don't believe in it. If you have to fake it, you're forcing something into your energy that is not yours. Because this is the thing. If you want to live a life where your goal, and this is just an example, no? Your goal is to have more vacations, to travel more, to rest more. How are you gonna fake it? How are you gonna fake the vacation? Are you just going to take one of those memes, Instagram pictures in your backyard, fooling people to think that you are in a pool or in the Caribbean, but you really are just in your backyard? What about making your backyard the vacation? Making every event in your life, a vacation. What about making more space for yourself? More rest time for yourself? What about taking more breaks in life? What about designing your life around your cycles if you're a woman so you can have more rest when you need it? What about saying no to those unnecessary things that you engage in that suck so much of your energy, that leave you so tired and exhausted that then you don't feel like doing anything else? There is your vacation. Start removing those things that you don't need to do. Stop going to those places you don't need to be. And there is your vacation. You're going to find that space. And that's for everything in life. You want a car and you are in a specific car. Start treating your old car like a new one. Start treating that car with respect. Because if you are not able to respect a Toyota when you have the Tesla, what's going to happen? You're going to blow it away? So start respecting what you have today in order to create a space for what you want to come. And I listened to a guy once in YouTube, and it's a while ago. I don't remember his name, but I'm going to find it to put it in the description of this podcast. And he said he wanted this. I'm going to make up a name because I don't remember what car was, but I think he wanted a red Mazda or something. And whenever that car was on the street, he would say to his friends, "Here, there's my car." And the friends will say, "That's not your car. You have a Honda. What are you talking about?" He say, "Yeah, that's my car." And he will go to the dealership, the dealer that sells the car, and he will book a drive test. And he booked the drive test probably 5 times. And yes, he was saving the money to buy the car because the car is not gonna just fall from the sky. You have to make it happen, no? You have to work for it. But at the same time, how are you going to just step into something that you don't know so much? So he wanted to know, how does that feel driving that car? Because he saw it on the street, he fell in love with it, and he really needed to have the feeling of the car, to have the feeling of the leather on the seats, to have the feeling of the steering wheel when he turned it, to clean the switch glasses or whatever it's called. He needed to live the experience. And in order to live the experience, he didn't need to buy the car yet. Because a mistake would have been that he put the money together for the car, he had never driven it, he had never tried it, and then when he buy the car, he realized he doesn't like the experience. So when you fake it, you don't have the opportunity to live the experience. You don't have the opportunity to embrace the experience. If you start becoming it, you have the chance to see if that's for you. I want a house, and I want a big house, and I want it in a nice neighborhood, and I'm just gonna put the money together or get the loan, and then just find the mortgage, and then just find that house with a realtor somewhere nice. Well, I want more than that. Before buying the house, I really want to live the experience. I want to go around the neighborhoods. I want to drive around the neighborhood. I want to drive around the neighborhood with my kids. I want to go to that park in that neighborhood and sit there and see what people is doing around there. I want to go there in the morning to see what's the flow of the people when they are bringing the kids to school, and to see if there's families with kids, because I would like to move in a place where there's family with kids. I would like to go in the night to see if the environment is nice in the night. I would like to walk around the neighborhood. I will go to the grocery shopping in that neighborhood. And it can go as deep and deep. I will go to the grocery shopping in that neighborhood to see if they sell the things I like. Just to make up my mind that if I live in that neighborhood, maybe I would have to travel somewhere else to find the stuff I like if they are not in that grocery shop. Do you see how much detail I'm going in, and I haven't bought the house yet? But And then it comes the house, It has to have 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, a basement, no basement, a garage. I want a garage, a backyard. I want some land to grow stuff. Is there this type of houses in that neighborhood, or it's just apartment buildings? Because then it's not going to happen that I'm going to find a house I like in that neighborhood, because it's just not designed for me. So when they say fake it till you make it, they are not thinking that when you fake it, you are just stepping into something that you maybe don't want to step in. But when you are embracing it, when you are becoming it, when you are living the experience, then it doesn't matter how big or small you live the experience. You are living it in your own circumstances. Yes, I would like to drink fancy wines on Fridays, and I'm gonna wait until I'm rich to do that. Well, I can start by buying one fancy bottle of wine every 3 months. One. And I'm gonna buy a fancy glass for that wine. Just need two glass because we are just 2 adults in this family. And I just need 1 bottle because I don't want to get drunk. I want the taste. And I'm gonna do it every 3 months because it allows me to put money together with ease to buy that expensive bottle of wine without feeling poor, without feeling that I am taking money away from other responsibilities. But when I sit with a glass of wine with my husband, sitting in our porch or in our kitchen with whatever, I create the momentum for that glass of wine. Put the kids to sleep, we put nice music, we sit, we relax, and we enjoy the cup of wine. You see, I don't have to be a millionaire because probably I'm not going to be able to drink 1 bottle of wine every Friday because I'm not so much of a drinker. I just want that little experience here and there. And see how I am accommodating that experience to my situation today. I don't have to wait 5 years to go to a fancy wine taste to do that. And it can go on and on. I can find opportunities to do that if I want the socialization also. I can find wine tasting here and there where people gather together and they go and try wine, and then I can meet people that has the same vision I have and has the same taste of things I have. And again, it takes to deep into that experience to live it. Probably buying the first glass of wine, I realized I'm not so much of a wine person. It was just a picture I saw somewhere, or a video I saw somewhere, or a memory I had from when I liked the wine and I don't like it anymore. But why am I going to live with so much of a desire of something for so long that when I realize it, it's not pleasant anymore? So I encourage you to dump the fake it till you make it and start living the experience today according to your circumstances. There's always a way to accommodate the things you want in the circumstances you are. And for that, you don't need to get broke. You don't need to borrow money. You don't need to get away off your path. You don't need to take off other responsibilities. Sometimes it just takes imagination, creativity, openness, and a little bit of a stepping out there, putting that desire out there in the world. I would say in the universe, but it just don't work like that. It just not drop it in the universe and let it go. No. You're going to drop it in the universe. You're going to drop it in the mail post. You're going to drop it in the Facebook group of your neighbors. You're going to put it everywhere. When we say put it out in the universe is very vast. So it's not just saying words out loud and letting them just go with the air. No, you have to put it in a more solid way. Stop faking it. Just embracing it. Embrace it, live it, become it. And you're going to find more joy on it. You're going to find more pleasure on the experience. You're going to live the experience today that you want to live in 10 years. You're going to live it today. You don't have to wait 10 years. You can do it today. And you're going to enjoy it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for sitting next to me while I'm folding my clothes. And I'll see you in the next episode of this Conversations in the Air. Bye.